and we're going to share some of our honors this evening. And we can pull up our first honor. And what's going to happen is um, I want everyone to stick around. For those who didn't get a chance to do some self-care for themselves, we're going to do a brief, I'm telling you, it'll only take about 5 minutes, a self-care activity, and you just want to go to sleep afterwards. So stick around if you are just want something for relaxation, self-care. We'll do that after we close in prayer. But the first person, again, I want to honor is Sister Dr. Minister Ava Muhammad. She is on the Mothers of Civilization website. Her beautiful daughter, Sister Sherelle, sponsored her being on there and approved of her being on there. So may Allah be pleased with our dear sister, Dr. Minister Ava Muhammad. And next, we would like to honor locally. And as I said, we want to make sure that we go around to different cities and we are starting the movement of honoring those locally. And being in the Raleigh-Durham area, I could not, I would be remiss in my duty if I did not honor this sister. When my daughter and I moved here from California, it was this sister that was and this still is in charge of the sisterhood in Durham at Mosque number 34. Sister Nancy Muhammad serves as the student captain of the MGT and GCC of Durham and Raleigh, North Carolina, and facilitates MGT class for sisters from Greenville, Wilmington, Fayetteville, and surrounding study groups. Shortly after joining the ranks of the Nation of Islam in 1993, student captain Nancy enrolled in the student ministry, teaching on Sundays and leading study group on Wednesday and Friday nights. In 1995, she became the sister student captain and created and developed the Sister Circle to spread the teachings beyond the walls of the mosque and help women with self-perception and value. She has been a student captain for the past 29 years and conducting the Sister Circle since 1997. It is the Sister Circles have been featured in local libraries and the Genesis House, a program for displaced women and children. Although her academic achievements have supported her professional goals, Sister Nancy's educational pursuits are rooted in her desire to serve. In 1986, she gained her BA in speech communication. In 1989, a master's in speech pathology. And in 2009, she earned another master's of social work, all from UNC Chapel Hill. Her community work includes pregnancy prevention programs, volunteer work with the Durham Crisis Response Center, the NC Coalition of Domestic Violence, assisting victims with confronting their victimizers for court proceedings, and providing general counseling and advocacy for women. For 29 years, Sister Nancy has enjoyed a loving relationship with her husband, Brother Conrad Muhammad, and children Sasha, Sadaka, Sophia, and Sharif. Her greatest joy is serving under the leadership of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, whom she has recently had the great honor to meet in her travels to support him in the cause of Islam. And those who are on, who know of Sister Student Captain Nancy, show her some love in the chat. And please make sure you send her a text message and congratulate her for all that she has done for the sisterhood in this area. So we would like to do this, be able to go city to city as we spread the word about Mothers of Civilization. Let us honor one another. I hope to continue this honoring. And next, we want to honor Sister Claudette Marie Muhammad. I want to share, I was recently, when I did my presentation in Washington, D.C., I got a chance to sit with Sister Claudette Marie Muhammad, and we both watched the janaza from DC of Brother Student Supreme Captain Brother Mustafa Muhammad, his wife, passing her janaza. And Sister Claudette, I remember her back in when I was in Ohio, Mos 91, and was a student protocol director there, and learned so much under her. And I remember sending her a book, and I got this beautiful handwritten thank you card and note from her. And she's just the epitome of beauty and class and etiquette. So we want to make sure we honor Sister Claudette Marie Muhammad. Please send her a good message, those who are on from DC. So not only are we honoring and highlighting sisters, but we're also acknowledging businesses. And this business, Camila's Closet, we have a listing of if you want to dress like a mother of civilization, and we have some beautiful designers. And Camila's Closet is one of those designers. Actually, my daughter got her first garment from Camila's Closet. All the garments that at the time were for, registered MDT, and there wasn't. My daughter had a matching or had modest clothing, but I could only at the time make sandwich garments, meaning I had a front and a back, and I sewed it together, and a pair of pants. And she really wanted, like, as she called, a real garment, Mom. Can I have a real garment? And so I was able to get a beautiful brown garment from Camila's Closet. And my daughter was so happy to have a real tailored line um, garment. And I have Camila's Closet to thank for that. And I always call her the back cover model. And that's her with her daughter, Camila. And her daughter was modeling the clothes ever since she was a small child. So we want to definitely honor Camila's Closet. And the link is in the chat. And these are all wonderful supporters of Virtue Magazine. Next up is Belle de Couture. Those in the Atlanta area, I'm sure you're familiar with Belle de Couture, where elegance meets modesty. Beautiful, beautiful clothing that's well lined, that's reliable. If you order it, you're going to get it right away. So Belle de Couture has been featured in Virtue Magazine a number of times, and some of my articles I've also worn in my profile picture right now is I'm wearing a Belle de Couture garment, and that link is also in the chat. Beautiful, exquisite, well-made, well-tailored garments. And I forgot to mention, I'm actually wearing a Camila's Closet garment that's courtesy of my daughter, Hassana, gave me this beautiful garment. And I'm wearing a fez, a crown by Sister Trichet X out of Las Vegas. So I love wearing designers around the nation, their clothing, and I have earrings from Sister uh, Malika out of New York. So once again, check out Belle de Couture. And lastly, I want to acknowledge another supporter, Sister Saida, the insurance lady. And I just love her spirit, how if you ever need someone to explain insurance to you, this sister would definitely do an excellent job and takes away all the confusion because she's trying to make sure that your family has the best service and the best advice and the knowledge of what you're getting. And they have these whole package deals that you don't have to you know how we see someone passes in our family and we're setting up a GoFundMe, but when you have the hereafter final expense, you don't have to worry about that. Just take the care of that now. So um, two things are going to happen. We're born and we're going to die. So she helps to take away all of that confusion and wondering what are we going to do. So definitely reach out to Sister Saida 704-219-5554. And as I mentioned earlier, the official dessert of Mothers of Civilization Day. If we're going to have a dessert, and not every single day, but having a dessert, um, bean pies, there's different places you can get bean pies. You can get the Supreme Bean Pie from Chicago, but locally, what we get is this wonderful bean pie, and he and his wife also sell whole wheat crust. And I'm telling you, I haven't tasted a better crust. I may be, biased just being here, but this is my weekly treat. And also my daughter that I'm sending them to her. So they're delighted to have enjoyed support for the last 20 years, and they have a wonderful, wonderful quality bean pie. I know when they travel, they were recently in Richmond, Virginia, and Norfolk. Just a wonderful, wonderful pie. So definitely, and they're wonderful supporters of Virtue Magazine as well as Mothers of Civilization Day. So we want to thank everyone for being involved this evening. We do want to pull up how you can honor, if you would like to honor a mother, a sister, a friend, you would go to the mothers. I see people bearing witness in the chat about the bean pie. You go to the Mothers of Civilization.org. So we want to pull that up so people can see what that looks like. So Mothers of Civilization.org, you can honor someone forever. So once they're honored, that stays on the website. Our children and grandchildren are on line anyway, and this is a wonderful way to have a digital honoring as well as if you get an honor this month, you can also there'll be in volume 2 of the book. So if you go to the Honor a Woman, and it shows you how you can honor. You'll be able to put their picture up as well as their value, their bio. So if we go to the honors listing, go to, for example, the gold. So if you get a gold honor, you'll be placed in the book as well, and you'll get a free book. The book will come with it. And then we'll also make available if you want to get a personalized journal, a personalized mug with Sister Anitra, we'll make sure those are available too. So gold honors, you get the picture as well as who it was sponsored by. So if you're sponsoring a particular honor, your name will also be listed, and we can read about that person that you're honoring. And then there's also the legacy honor. And if you look at the legacy honor, if you want to honor and have more than one picture, and if you want to honor two people or a family, so some people have chosen to honor a mother, a grandmother, and a daughter all at once. So you can do that with the legacy honor. And then the diamond honor. that is a full page where it's honoring someone there. For example, Sister Dr. Ava Muhammad, Star of God, that was sponsored by her daughter, and you get a chance to read the diamond honor there. And if there's a particular organization, a sorority, or something that you would like to honor, you will be able to do that MGT class, a group, you'll be able to honor them also. So this is Queendom Come, who's always been a wonderful supporter of Virtue Magazine, as well as Mothers of Civilization Day.